Oh. 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 We back, we back, we back. No, we're back. Back again.
but expounding on what's already been said, but reacting to Adam 22, like, is this his fault? No, it's already out there. Same thing with 50 Cent. This stuff was already out there about it. So 50 not wrong for doing a documentary. Like, he's just doing a regular documentary. It's already out there.
Interested in bringing these girls back. There's no way you can convince me Drake is interested in a female high school basketball team. Collecting young girls for his OVO freak-off parties. What's interesting is that Lil Cece's first beat was made for Drake. Her first beat on a major artist song was Drake's Money in the Grave. And after meeting Drake, she was actually able to have a career in the industry and became a model. Now let's be honest with each other. We all know how this girl got this big placement. Now if we listen to what the last woman said, she claimed that Drake was recruiting high school girls from her school. Lil Cece claims that Drake was a fan of a high school basketball player and was in her DMs. What more proof do we need? Drake doesn't.
Hey, everybody who just popped in, make sure you hit the like button, even if you don't stay. Hit that like button so it can get out there in the algorithm for me. Make sure you subscribe too. We on the road to 100K.
Here to be a certified PDF file. What's interesting is that Drake has been showing the signs of this since the beginning of his career. If you go back to Drake's breakout hit, Best I Ever Had, he confesses that he's into high school girls that are on the basketball team.
That's why Young Money and them broke up. Cause they all ain't doing the same thing.
It has been right in our faces since the beginning of his career. Now it seems that Drake.
So now you gotta ask yourself, how old was Drake when he first came out with the Best I Ever Had? For him to create a scenario where, like, he's really telling on himself for it. Because she smelled it.
Fall far from the tree. As it appears his father, Dennis Graham, was the one who showed Drake everything he knows. After the Drake and Kendrick beef kicked off, a woman posted this video on TikTok detailing an experiment she had with Drake's father, Dennis. This video uploaded by this woman shows a young woman running off like Dennis Graham while she has a creeped out face on. According to this woman, this video was filmed right before she left Dennis home as he was getting too creepy for her. The story is that she was hanging out at a club in LA when a man approached her and invited her to attend one of Drake's parties. The girls were friends with Drake, and when they got to Drake's home, it was not Drake's, but it was Drake's father's home.
He's just being super, like, handsy and weird. He's had some, like, really strange moments, which that's kind of what started leading us to be like, okay, this guy's odd. And, like, clearly Drake's not coming. So, like,
You know what, girl? I'm Drake daddy. I'm Drake's daddy. Look at my mustache. Yeah. Dennis was collecting them. Dennis was collecting them, boy.
and, like, we saw what we needed to see. We're ready to go. So it's just kind of, like, his thing. And we're talking to someone about it, and they're like, oh, yeah, no, you never go to a party at Dennis's house. So I think it's just, like, an LA thing that we were just
Hey, whatever you do, girl, don't go to Dennis' house.
not a crush. But, yeah.
As you heard for yourself, this woman claims Dennis was basically trying to recruit these girls less than half his age to be in some sort of freak off. The woman claimed that Dennis.
Like that, boy.
This made it difficult for the girls to leave, as his security wouldn't allow the Uber to pull up to the home. The girls were forced to walk out of the community in the dark, while Dennis's butler followed them around, trying to get
That's
them to give
crazy.
him
I
a
set these to blink and they don't even blink no more.
already suggests that Drake likes them young. All of his relationship with 18-year-olds that he was hanging out with when they were 14
That's
and
crazy.
15.
I did all that work.
Like Kendrick
All
said,
that work to
Drake
make
just
them
might be a
blink and they
certified
don't even
PDF
blink
file.
no
All
more.
of this is more than enough proof that Drake
They were
was into
blinking when I
them.
saved it.
Was
Came back and they're just on. You can't change it once they're on there.
Just like we saw with Diddy.
So
After
it's all
one person
good.
exposed him, many others came out forward to expose him too. About a year ago now, I did an interview with an industry publicist named Jonathan Hay, who worked with Drake at some point. According to Hay, he believed Drake had him set up to be attacked at his own home. Drake did this after he became suspicious that Hay had revealed his secret about his son Pusha T. Drake found out that Hay was connected to Good Music through Sci-Hi the Prince, a ghostwriter for Good Music. When he realized this, he figured that Hay was who revealed that he had a son because
fucking with the girl, and the girl knew Pusha T, and that's how Pusha T got it.
Play this part of the interview, but you can watch the full interview after this video with the link in the description.
But it was a home invasion in 2017, and I was duct taped. It was pistol. But it was after midnight, and we were coming into my door, and I was unlocking the door with the keys, and I felt her push me on the side to hurry, and I saw something running at me in the corner of my eyes. At that point, it was too late. It was two masked men, pistol whipped from behind, and I was pushed into the door. She fell over top of me, and at first I was so startled because I didn't know. At first I really thought it was like my stepdad playing a joke or some kind of weird prank that because I had my daughter out so late and we were coming home, but then it got real quick within seconds. And so they pushed me into a chair and they duct taped me where I couldn't see anything and all I could do was hear. And while I was in the chair, they kept looking for a safe.
I'll try it again. If it don't work, it don't work.
And my daughter, I didn't know she was
Because
duct taped.
I had all these like
Afterwards,
flashing and they
the
stopped
interrogation
flashing.
she wasn't duct taped because I couldn't see her.
Sucks.
I just figured that she was. So for 2 hours, they put like guns to my head, almost like Russian roulette. And I thought for sure at any time I was gonna die.
These
Spiritually.
lights are a
I
little
was working
weak
with
too,
Diddy.
so
I was working with Boosie Badass.
it's all good.
And I was working with Drake.
Just trying to
And
finish
I was
this.
working with Drake through a situation that I can't.
I don't know
can't
why
talk
the
about
controllers are
freely, but
so
yes, I was involved in the
like if you
situation.
barely
with
touch
Drake
it, it
that is
wants
out
to
there really
fly
being
away
in the
from you.
media. So when she said that, because 3 people pled guilty.
Did Drake hire you directly, or was it Drake's baby mother?
It was Drake's baby mother, and then it was also it's like she hires me, and then I'm working for Drake, and I'm dealing with his lawyer and stuff like that.
And I know you said you can't release what
Oh my god.
for essentially.
Oh.
This is around what time? What year?
This was right when I invasion 2017.
Lord Jesus.
April.
Okay, continue. Sorry about that. Just wanna-
Yeah, so I was working with both.
Oh,
But I never thought that Drake, because as I said, 3 people pled guilty and went to prison. But weird things would keep happening with law enforcement. Weird things that were very powerful, right? That were unexplainable.
And this is what people are afraid of. A lot of these artists, people that they are connected with, like lawyers, judges, police officers, people that are fans of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, whoever I call, whoever I go to for some help, we know this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, this is why a lot of people be scared.
Because there was another person that for sure should have been indicted. And this other person was dating one of the people who went to prison. She was like public with it on her Facebook. And she was taunting. It was
Uh-oh. Hold on. I just seen something right there. Joint. Caught you looking with the dog. Shout out to Caught You Looking, man. Always coming through. My motherfucking ninja. What's good? VA in the building. That's what's up, man. Shout out to you, Caught You. I gotta get in the Discord, too. I be slipping. I had a lot going on these past couple days. My bad. I'm gonna come up in the Discord. But yeah, I appreciate you a lot. Caught You Looking. You already know what time. We're gonna chop it up in the Discord, too.
in a taunting way, right? And I could never figure out because she had no power. But I would.
Y'all make sure y'all hitting the like button so this can get out there in the algorithm, and make sure y'all subscribing, because we on the road to 100K, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button.
I was up against a powerful entity that kept like shutting it down. Knew that I was dealing with something so powerful. And it's not like Drake would I don't think Drake would, contact somebody and say that. But it's just like he's so powerful and he generates so much money that, like I said, they have handlers, they have managers, they have lawyers, they have stuff. Somebody was doing something. Somebody connected to him, for sure. So, but then something else happened. Somebody who watched the interview pointed out Drake's lyrics to the song. If you want to pull them up, you can.
Edward's scared to come towards us. Gotta run from us. Louisville, hush money for my young gunners.
Okay, let's stop there. The Louisville hush money. I was in Louisville.
Drake was rapping about how he was trying to
probably the situation with his baby mama was, you know what I'm trying to say? Okay. And then he says the Ganas was an armed robbery,
Yeah.
and then he says,
He says pick Latinos, not take them to strip clubs and casinos. Stack casinos, get on your head, run scratch like Primo.
so getting scratched, obviously he's getting killed. The strippers are, and the casinos are, but I gave him my debit cards because we're just trying to survive. And so I gave him like my PIN number and my credit card because I remember the police were like, why would you do that? Because I'm thinking, well, maybe he's going to go into the street, St. Matthews, and make sure that the PIN number works. And so then he's going to come back and tell us, you know, because there was 2 people in there.
Exactly.
So they took it and it worked. They went,
Oh, we got a new member. Shout out to MRK Pittman. Shout out to you for becoming a member. Y'all make sure y'all get the likes up, man. So this can get in the algorithm. Make sure y'all subscribing too. We on the road to 100. Hey, boy.
went to a strip club, which was so stupid because they're on camera using my card. That's how they got their ID. And then they went across the bridge to the casino.
Yeah, that. And look, don't get me wrong, I'm experienced with law enforcement, spent a lot of time on investigating it. You know, once this situation happened, no one can prove he had any involvement in it.
But it's about to come back out. If y'all just see a first video of the day with the Drake calling out Ebro, in the beginning of that video, there was a post that I got from the X Collage that said Drake is about to be named in the XXX situation. They not leaving that situation alone. It's about to come out. That's why I said Drake ain't in a position to threaten nobody. He got that hanging over his head. That might be the next big thing to happen for 2026. Is that Drake in the XXX situation?
It's the same thing as this. It's like he wanted people to believe he was involved with the lyrics. He had specific lyrics that were targeting X and almost like bragging about taking him out, whether he had something to do with it or not.
Exactly.
But he definitely is a clever man, and he is the type of person who does everything. You know, he sneak this. It's the way he operates. He doesn't address it directly. He likes to sneak this. He likes to add.
Boy, he's so damn dumb. His ghostwriter's probably putting it in there, putting the button on it. Hey, yo, okay, you want to keep us in this sweatshop? Hey, yo, write him some lyrics when he's snitching on himself. How about that? Write him some lyrics when he's snitching on himself. He don't know. He's just gonna read it off, and that's it. That could be something too.
Cold in terms, cold in messages. And like you said, in that interview, I heard you state that you were working with his baby mom. He, for some reason, believed that you were getting that information about his son being leaked. And maybe it's the reason why a person like Drake would be upset that this is something was the one that the label was working with, his management. And you could 100% and you had something like this. No, I wouldn't even ask Drake.
He could have, but I think it's exactly what you said, and I'm glad you said that. I pointed that out because it's been like, you know, jarring my head since you said that. Not only Drake, but other powerful people. Because I was up against a powerful entity for sure. Like, I think it's the latter because global hush money, like that's very. He doesn't have global hush money anywhere else. I'm not saying that he gave me, you know, global hush money. I don't want to say that, but people can kind of come to the conclusion. But global hush money is very straightforward. You know, and coming with guns and then doing something and then going to strip club and casino, which is exactly where they went. And the police thought they were so stupid to go to strip clubs, to a strip club and a casino, right? So it's all very strange. And I think he was mad probably because I was blamed for the Pusha T thing, but and that was like immediate. That was like after that happened. You know, with this baby mama, because the relationship is, I was working with Sahada Prince forever. Sahada Prince is like Kanye West's main writer. If you look up Sahada Prince, his real name is Sadell Young.
Oh, that's him right there. So he looked like a motorcycle gang type versus what he got on now.
That came out in the Pusha T disc. A lot of people felt that was me from telling Zaha, who told Pusha T, and I can tell you the honest to God truth. I can tell you the honest to God truth. Just as I told them, I never told Pusha T one thing about it. I mean, I never told Zahid Fritz one thing about it. We never even talked about it. We never even had conversations like that. We would just collaborate on stuff. Like, it wasn't like he was a friend, but he's not something that...
What up, JD? Shout out to JD. What up, JD?
I'm going to confide in. I don't even think he...
A business friend.
Yeah, I don't think he knew about the home invasion. We never talked about it. Right? So, they just assumed, because it's like, where did this information come from? So maybe Drake, when he was dropping the Sandra Rose album, that's the Scorpion album behind me, the Sandra Rose album is. But I mean, with the Sandra Rose song, yes, maybe that was him letting me know, like, you know,
Showing his power. I get exactly what you're saying. For the audience, as I already explained earlier in the video, the pattern is there. It all lines up perfectly. If Drake possibly thought you were the only person with this information, or the only person that could leak this information, in his mind, I see it intimidation towards you. Way to say, you did something I don't like, now you're gonna pay for it. Did it happen after or before?
I was working with Drake during when it happened.
Okay, so then the information was
The Pusha T just came out after, like, 3 or 4 months after.
3 or 4 months after. But there was talks maybe behind the scene or something.
Correct.
Okay. To me, I personally, people in this chat are seeing that these artists, they operate and then they do specific things like this. They will say things, because even with the Drake with the X situation where he had lyrics about giving movie bags for money, and Triple X Tentacion, when he passed away, he had a movie bag in his car, and that's what the people took out, basically took from him, and people looked at that until his day. And then also in the music video that he did with Travis Scott for Sicko Mode, there's actually a moment, they took time to do this. There's a person that they dressed up as Triple X Tentacion, and then they show Drake coming down on the meteor, crushing it. So then this is after he's done, this is after he passed away. And you can go look at the video, I'll give you a timestamp, you slow down the video and you see Drake coming down and crushing it. He's repeatedly with this recent album or two ago, he was still kicking the dead horse essentially, still trying to take responsibility for it. And then when lawyers were trying to bring Drake in to question the situation and question why he had these type of lyrics, and the lawyer was defending one of the responsible for taking out X. He claimed that Drake was the one who hired him to do the job. Now the other two denied it.
Damn. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? Wow. The deposition is being sought by Mauricio Padilla, a defense attorney for one of the 3 suspects, Dedrick Wade. Drake ordered to sit for deposition in XXX murder trial. Damn. I told you, that's about to come back out. This is the next hit with Drake. That's why I said he cannot afford to thread Ebro the way he did. And they gonna pull up your raps just like they do Young Thug and all of them. Lil Durk and all of them. When they go down for them little Ricos and all of that, they gonna pull it, allegedly, they gonna pull up your lyrics just like, look, I'm telling you, they gonna put it all together, boy.
But his lawyer tried to push that, my client is saying this, Drake is over here bragging about it in his rap.
And then you done depleted all your funds with messing around with this Kendrick's defamation lawsuit. You ain't got no more bread. You done depleted all your funds. Well, your lawyers done milked you from all your bread. Now, if and when and if this come up, you ain't gonna have no lawyer money. So I suggest you to, man, listen, bro. You better go perform at Walmart or something. You better get some type of bag, boy.
So there's 100% a possibility, and from what you're saying, he could have seen you definitely as a target. This wasn't the only industry incident.
Benjamin. Y'all make sure y'all get the likes up. We on the road to 100K.
And have never cheated, but they sell their soul, and now they're being played by the strings like puppets to mind control society. That is not the American dream. I'm sorry to inform you. So shout out to everyone doing right. And if you have a problem with me exposing your fangs that could not beat me in a test of intelligence, I mean, hey, that's your business, not mine. And nobody is gonna check me because everybody and their mama know my mouth is too smart and it's too quick, and my mind is too sharp. And I will flip the script on you quick. I'm a tax-paying, hard-working citizen with accolades. They're not.
No, she didn't just say accolades. I thought it was accolades. I got accolades.
They're not. They're fuckers. Remember how Wayfair was selling the things with the names of the kids? There are millions of kids being gathered each year, and the elite are using them in rituals, using their blood. They are using them for entertainment. They have Hunger Games that they do where they send kids into the woods. They have kids do things to each other that they shouldn't be doing. They have kids doing things with animals. This is what the inside source of the Illuminati told me. And she's seen it. She's seen it happen. I had to change the subject because
This is not too far-fetched. When you got so much damn money, you already exhausted of, I got the latest Ferrari, I got the latest Tesla, I got the latest car, I got the best car. Shit, my car made out of diamonds, and I could buy 1,000 more. When you got the biggest mansion, matter of fact, you got a couple mansions in each state, each country. You could fly private anytime you travel. Bruh, you're gonna get tired of that, and whatever sin that you have in you, whatever disgusting, vile urge, lustful urge you have in you, you're gonna want to start to do that, whatever it is. That's why it's not so far-fetched when these people be saying this. Like, people be really doing the purge. People really be doing Hunger Games. Look at the Bohemian Grove and all of that. I'm telling you, you get exhausted with having a bunch of money. That no longer do it for you. You know what I'm saying? That don't do it for you no more. So now, what's next for you to do? Start doing this wicked nonsense. Look at Diddy. Look at Diddy. All the stuff that he been doing. The small stuff don't do it for him no more.
it is just a hard truth for a passionate mother like myself. I mean, I'm in my right mind to go find them. She's given me names of people. I've been around people's house. I've been to people who've been to my house, people who have been around my son, who know that these things are happening and who even participate in them. Y'all, I couldn't tell you, man, I couldn't tell you guys what the emotion is that I'm feeling. It's past anger. It is best I stay in my house, because if I ever see any one of these people, I'm going straight to jail. I'm not dealing with a certified lover boy. I'm dealing with a certified narcissist, sociopathic, murderous, psych.
As you can see, Drake isn't who he appears to be. He has a sinister side. A side that I believe is connected to his occult ties. Drake, like in Them Young, isn't the only evil thing this guy's up to. As Drake is deeply involved in the occult, Drake openly shows he's sold out by using occult hand gestures and branding himself with occult symbols. In this photo, early on, Drake could be seen doing the one-eye symbolism. As you can see in the photo, he's placing the OK hand gesture over one of his eyes. This is a reference to the Eye of Horus, a prominent symbol adopted by many occult organizations.
Grandma, dad,
Somebody do
mom,
what Reckoning
sister.
style
I
documentary
need help,
on Drake.
y'all.
What? With everything we know, with the Millie Bobbies and all that. So he done. He done. Let somebody get a hold of some type of footage, you know what I'm saying, that ain't nobody seen yet, to put into the documentary. But Drake, do a Reckoning style documentary for Drake. He done. He done.
Just like the Freemasons, OTO, and Alima, Drake, just like Eminem, plays hints that he sold his Drake's song Sneaking, Drake himself admits that he's satanic, rapping in the first verse. This is all God's doing, man, you can't plan it. But if the devil's in the details, then I'm satanic.
Drake, this is all God's doing, man. You can't plan it. But if the devil's in the details, then I'm satanic.
Drake has hidden his occult ties in his writing.
He probably thought that was a fire bar. Oh, I'm gonna say this, yeah. Let everybody hear it. Let them know.
This is where things get deep. See, there's way more to Drake's label being called OVO and his use of the Awu logo. This is the real reason he calls himself the Sex God. This Awu symbol is a prominent occult symbol. It represents the pagan deity named Ola, an ancient evil fallen god that demanded.
Matter of fact, I think at the Bohemian Grove they had a big owl. Somebody confirmed for me at the Bohemian Grove. Is that an owl that they got? Is that a statue of an owl on my bucket? I can't remember. I ain't seen nothing about the Grove in a minute.
The child sacrifices. This owl is called the Owl of Manivra, and it's a representation of Moloch. The same owl Drake uses for the mascot of his OVO record label, which also just so happens to be in the center of the Bohemian Grove ritual.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I'm telling you, bro. That's what I like about the truth is he gonna answer you. He gonna answer me. He don't even hear me. He probably working on a video right now. He don't even hear me. That's the spirit. That's the spirit right there, exposing this nonsense.
True. Everyone subs to this channel should know by now what the Bohemian Grove is. For those who don't know, it's a private camp retreat for the elite. The elite of the world meet up at this camp yearly to decide who will be the next.
Look at these pictures. Who y'all notice right here? Look at them pictures. Who that, Reagan right here? I don't know this white guy's name.
Ex-president. They also came up with the atomic bomb at the Bohemian Grove. You can look that up. On top of planning what's going to happen next at the Bohemian Grove, the elite all participate in a mock sacrifice ritual in front of a massive owl statue that represents Moloch, the same exact owl Drake used for his logo. On top of this, the real reason Drake uses the letter OVO for his record label, it is because it's a play on the name of a secret society that's called OTO, Ordo Templi Orientis, which also
see, the truth is, he gon', you know what I'm saying? Ordo Templi Orientis. Wow. That's wow. I bet you if you dive deep into this stuff, I bet you it's another rabbit hole. Guarantee you it's another rabbit hole. A bar of one of Kendrick bars or something like that. Shout out to Angel. Hit a 9.99, hit a 10. Hit the subscribe button. Yeah, y'all hit the subscribe button. Let's get to this 100K.
Orientis, which also use the Owl of Manivra as an occult symbol of enlightenment. Drake doesn't call himself the Sixth God because of Toronto. He calls himself that because he's deep into the occult, and they believe 666 is the number of man becoming God. They do this because this is what the occult teaches them. They believe that man is God, and through rituals, they could unlock God-like enlightenment, while Drake sold his soul to make it to the top, showing blind loyalty to the elite. Eventually,
Man isn't the almighty God. Man is a God. We are created in the image of the Most High. We are little God. Like it said in Psalms 82:6, I believe. But we are not God. That's why God is called the Most High. He's called the Most High for a reason. We're created in His image. So yes, we have choices and we can create things and all of that. But we do not have the power to make a lot to bring back life. That's what He showed back in Exodus, where man don't have the power to bring back life.
Truly, the elite turned their back on him, choosing to
Raised from the
sacrifice
dead.
him and replace him with Kendrick. Ever since the media announced Drake was suing his record label, there has been a lot of discussion behind this. On one hand, people think it's ridiculous that Drake is suing his label because he lost the beef. But on the other hand, people are rallying behind Drake because they agree with him exposing his record label for trying to take advantage of him. Either way you see it, I'm here to tell you that in a way, both sides are right. Drake is only suing UMG because of this beef, but started it themselves. This beef between Drake and Kendrick is 100% staged. A last-ditch desperate effort to save hip-hop before it's too late. Everything about this beef lets you know it's fake from beginning to end. When I dropped this video, many people...
I don't believe it was staged. I don't believe it was staged at all. This Kendrick been wanting this. Kendrick been wanting this dude for a minute, bro. I'm telling you, for a minute.
were accusing me of being a Drake fan, even though I have made several videos exposing Drake for the exact thing Kendrick Lamar called him out for.
Now, one thing about Truth is gonna expose anybody. He don't give a damn. He gonna expose anybody. You know what I'm saying?
People also accuse me of not knowing what I was talking about, with several people saying that not everything is a conspiracy. But now, thankfully, the truth is coming out, and what I was saying back then should make more sense to people. This beef was clearly staged from the beginning.
Hey, shout out to She Is Infinite. Keep it up. Yeah, shout out to you. Thank you so much. She Is Infinite with the fira. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you a whole lot. Make sure you get the likes up. Make sure y'all subscribe so we can get to this 100K. Yeah.
Back then, I thought Drake was also involved in setting this big beef up. Now it seems that Drake didn't know, because this was designed with the goal of destroying his reputation. Most people simply won't understand why this is a fake beef. That's exactly what the record labels are hoping takes place. They want the fans to say Drake is just bitter and that there's nothing there. But here's an oversimplified explanation to all of this. UMG wanted Drake to re-sign to their label, but didn't want to pay Drake what he was asking for. It was rumored that Drake wanted up to $600 million, but UMG wanted to give him a lot less. The only problem is, they knew Drake wasn't going to agree to re-sign for less money than his last deal. They also knew that Drake was a massive star that all other labels would have paid top dollar to have him on their roster. They knew that if they told Drake no,
Notice he said it was rumored. It was rumored. Gotta pay attention to them details. Now, could you say that UMG knew Drake was getting up in age and aging out and got all these issues? And dude, mind you, when somebody gets signed, it's either you're an asset or a liability. Of course, Drake was doing numbers. He got money. But if he's out partying, if he's out messing up his stomach for drinking alcohol all day, if he could potentially get himself in a jam for liking them young, that's a liability. That's more money that UMG is gonna have to come out with lawyers and all of that stuff. Even with him saying stuff in his records about how he's insinuating that he was a part of this. Yeah, I called the guys up and they did this, and you keep saying that, your ass gonna get in trouble, boy. And now it's gonna fall back on UMG having to give you more money. Your baby daddy having to give you more money. You're a liability. Versus somebody like Kendrick, don't go out much. Might go out to a listening party or somebody of real hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Chilling with the family, writing his own music, putting out that shit, you know what I'm saying? That's a better investment, you know what I mean? But, bruh, I mean, even if it did happen that way, hey, bye, nigga.
they wouldn't give him all that money. He would just leave to another label, or even worse, go independent. So they came up with this beef that was truly an ultimate solution to their problem. This beef was actually a genius plan by the labels, and I'll tell you why. See, UMG is actually the label that both Kendrick and Drake are signed to. In fact, Kendrick signed a new deal with UMG days before he released his Euphoria diss track.
Facts, Stephanie Wednesday, they didn't have to create a battle to listen his value. They could offer it if he choose not to do.
What up, man?
Choose not to, don't take it and go elsewhere. They're not obligated to.
Have you seen the whole part?
Anything. Facts.
We will get more into that later though. Since UMG owned both of these artists, they made
How you
tons
doing,
of
bro?
money from the beef up the top, as they're getting royalties on both Drake records and Kendrick's records. When you look at
I appreciate it, man. Oh, not yet.
77 people, only 20.
I can show you a little bit what I
Yo,
got.
y'all get the likes up. Why y'all be like this, man. God.
There's the entrance right here.
Life, man.
It's a small park. It's not that big. This is the entrance. I'm gonna do it. Snowman Coaster Country. Then we got Candy Cane's restaurant. With the snowman. We got the snow lady over here. You got the I gotta open this up. Then we got candy canes. We got restrooms in here. We got seats. I need to put some candy canes in here. That's all I'm missing. But yeah. Then we got our little photo booth. We got soda pops right here. And then you go over here, which will be our first ride. Is the Express. This is my first coaster right here. Hey man, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. We got Nose Candy Express. Those circles down there, the coasters come out of them. Bro, I love the name of this. As you can see, yeah, I got the little the doors that open, the automatic doors. And back here, so we just got, and then we got a large Christmas tree back here. And I haven't hooked this area up yet, but I'm gonna call a coaster in my park Booger Sugar now. Yeah, Booger Sugar. That's what I was gonna name this coaster. I was gonna name this one Booger Sugar, but I named it Sugar Canes. This is my ice area. Yeah, this is a Sugar Canes mining coaster. I got like a little cave up in here. You feel me? I got the lights on there. That's what I was doing over there. I was just putting on some lights. I think I'm done. I just gotta put two more lights down. And then and then over here I got the Christmas tree where the coaster goes inside. See how the coaster goes inside the tree? This is way freaking cooler than my part. If you do collabs, man, I'll come in your park and I'll hook you up, bro. I'll give you a little something. I'm not the best, but yeah, you see how I got the coasters going right through? What's this? The score? Oh, I'm not done with it yet, man. I'm not done with it. And it needs more electricity because the other train keeps cutting off. So I have to build another power source because I don't know why it keeps cutting off. So, oh yeah, and down here is my It's my staff center. This is where the staff be chilling up in here. And we got the mechanic area over here. And this is the entrance. I don't know what I'm gonna name this train. It's a simple train. It's like a child's train. This one is the one though. This one right here. You wanna ride it. And my park is closed right now because I don't like when people are in the park because the game tends to act weird. We'll ride this one. We'll chase this one. This is extremely well thought through and world-class execution all the way, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I think I gotta move that rock right there. Check this out. There's like a little ditch right here. It goes down. It's hiding. See? And then we just go through a bunch of splashes. But when you're backed out, you can see it splashing going, oh hell yeah. Oh, it's not over till we drop here. Thought we was over player. Oh. Nah, it's over now. Yeah, I'm not finished. It's not gonna be very big. That's what I was aiming at. A small Christmas park, not like a big giant one. I really... Hey man, I appreciate all the love, bro. I appreciate all the love, bro. I just gotta build something up there that's like down here like candy canes. I'm not really sure what I should put. Maybe like a snowman. See, check this out. See, I got the water splashing as you go underneath. It's alright. And then this one I painted red. This one's red. That one's just white lights. Let me turn this snow off real quick so I can see where I'm placing. Do you have heaters throughout the park? No, actually this is probably the only area. I have heaters right here. I have these heaters. I need to put heaters. Can we go into daytime? Yeah. I'm gonna actually turn the snow off real quick. So I can see a little bit. This is what it looks like with no snow. So basically, see, this one keeps turning on and off. It just said it didn't have any power. Oh, maybe when it snows, it cuts it off, huh? When it snows, it affects your power generator? I mean, your solar panels? Is that what it is? Oh, okay. So we gotta do something about this. So we gotta probably have like regular generators, huh? I didn't know that. It gives you a weird thingy. I didn't even know that, my boy. Well, let's ride this one real quick, and then I'll fix it. Yeah, let's ride this one real quick. But you're going to want to put down some heaters for your guests. Where in the, should I put them in the park? Oh, hell yeah, I'm down. So where are you supposed to, do you have to place them by the lines? Will it let you place it on a quo line? Okay. This shit smashes. I haven't tested it out with people yet, though. Probably gonna go walk to the store in a minute. I gotta go buy some tortillas because I ain't got nothing. I'm poor and I can't find a job. I wish I got paid for doing this. Alright, generators. Where's the Taco Tuesday? Oh, it is Tuesday, huh? I didn't even think of that. I just boiled a whole chicken and I was gonna shred it up and make some chicken tacos. They right there, the lamps. Oh, the heat lamps? But get your generator on. See, yeah, see how it keeps cutting off? I need to stop using those, I gotta stop using those solar generators. Too steep? What you mean too steep? What the hell? I'm just barely realizing that. I'm like, every time I use them, I have a problem. Oh, they're worse than Planet Zoo. They really make sure you can't use them if they're covered up. Green energy. Turn off that heat map. Oh no, I'm trying to connect more power. We have more power. That's like our power station area. Weak as hell. I can't see what I'm working with when yeah, you right. Excuse me. You feel me? I always color my stuff. I don't just go in there. I always color it. You can put like benches and stuff. You can't turn the heat map on for these? Or you just gotta assume where it's at? Oh, you can't put this here, huh? Oh, you could put them near the quo lines too. That's crazy. I didn't know you could place them in the quos. Is a good way. So like when they're standing in line, you can like heat them up. I'm gonna open the park just for a tester. I always like to test it, but just to see how they like it. You feel me? Quo Q, I don't know, humans mess up everything. The Q line. English is such a messed up language. Oh yeah, let me put some here. Hey, was that a code that you shared with me? Cause now you got me wanting to see your part. Right now it's 64. When you pop over to snow, it gets like 40. Oh, okay. Alright. More baller? No, it ain't baller. I think I've been working on it for like a week? A week now? It's because you gotta put small details. A lot of people they like to just slap the track down and then that's it. Like, you don't focus on the water, the plants, the things all around it. Nose Candy Express, you feel me? Mine's a little bit more traditional American Christmas shit. You gotta put, you're on that badass shit. Man, I wish, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I posted one to the community. If you look up Cali Never Forgets, well, it's the one you're basically looking at. Mad respect. No, I'll respect you, bro. Make sure you follow, like, share, man. You can check me out on TikTok too. I play GTA on there. I don't know what you play. I got a Jurassic World Evolution 3 too. I just haven't got back to it. That has it has some mechanics like this. It's just a little bit more boring. Because you're just looking at the animals, and it's almost like Planet Zoo. If you've ever played Planet Zoo, it can be cool. I legit play Planet, and that's it. I'm a lame nerd. Oh, that's cool. If you like other games, if you ever like other games like this, bro, you need Planet Coaster Zoo. Planet Coaster Zoo is like this. Jurassic World Evolution 3 is like this. Like the waterfalls and everything in that game is amazing, man. Waiting for GTA 6. Everybody is, bro. I go on to TikTok and I stream GTA. My fucking stream goes crazy, bro. I got people adding me on PlayStation, trying to do missions, trying to get a mansion. I got the mansion. Oh, best believe that. I got the mansion. Your boy got the mansion. You feel me? I'm finna not die before this. A lot of people are saying that. It's like, bro, I gotta live another year. I gotta survive the rapture. Just stay in the house, man. You'll be alright. He said I gotta live another year. It is crazy how many people are actually playing GTA right now. There's a lot of low ranks in GTA. And I'm like, you guys just barely bought this or barely just got old enough to even purchase this game. That's crazy. 12, 13 years, dude. That's mad crazy. I know they're probably gonna walk through this, but I don't even care. Cause I already have it set up, so. I haven't even played GTA Online, that's how lame I am. Oh, damn. You're stupid. Why you keep dogging on yourself, man? I ain't gonna lie, I be doing that same shit. But no, I play everything, man. I don't just play one game. I'll give like this game about an hour or two, and then I'll move to the next game. And like right now I'm playing Avatar, the new, well, it's not new. You play Arc Raiders? And hell no. I played the stress test one. The only thing is because I don't like play PvP. I don't like that shit. And then when people just randomly pop up on you and they're like, wow, yeah, I played it for like 20 minutes. Yeah, they was hopping out. I was like, bro, I'm not feeling this. I don't know. It's Rocket League, nope. I don't try to play games everybody else is playing. Like Call of Duty, 2K, I don't really do that. I'm kind of like you, man. I like thinking games. What is going? Wow, it's this. Oh, it's the heaters that are sucking the power away. Oh, now I see. I just found that out. I'm like, I gotta place another, I was like, wow, what the hell's going on? It's all good. I can throw a little generator up in here somewhere. Work with me now. Work with me now. I'm from California, but I live in Arizona, man. Yes, sir. I have no pathways over here. You don't understand how small this park actually is. I think this is the only walkways I have is in the front. Oh yeah, I need one bad. Oh no. Oh no, I've selling to people? Oh no. Oh no, my boy. Installing. What, driving around? Driving to install. No, I'm good. Thank you, though. I'm a chef, bro. All I do is cook and play video games. My life has ended, bro. And everywhere I go to try to cook somewhere, they're like, you're probably too overqualified, or your ass is too old to work here. And I'm just like, okay. I got some little shorts on my YouTube channel. You could look at a couple of my shorts. But I'm mainly on TikTok, man. You'll see more of my cooking on TikTok. And then when I go live on TikTok, I just stream video games. So I post food. I post whatever. It's not a specific food I cook. I cook like everybody else, but with a little razzle dazzle, you feel me? With a little razzle dazzle, you feel me? Yeah, I'm Aries Gaming 619 on TikTok, man. Uh-oh. I gotta move this or shrink it. I just barely started that channel, so I only have like 100. Just gotta say, the fact that you built this on console. Oh yeah, this fucking console sucks, man. And then plus you're limited. You're limited pieces. You're limited pieces on this on console. On PC, you're not limited pieces. See, this is like a little alleyway down here, and it just smashes through. Completely meter can SMD. Man, if I have this, I have Planet Coaster 1 on PC, but I don't even play it. I have it on PC, and they got Planet Coaster 1 got all the packs. But on PC, they got the Ghostbusters. They still got the Ghostbusters because I looked it up. The Ghostbuster theme. I gotta walk into the store, man, so I could cause I don't know what time the dollar store closes, so I can see if I can get some shells for Taco Tuesday, man. My poor ass. Are you poor? Yes. It's good night. I don't think that was enough power. Oh no, I need power in this area probably. Okay. Alright, bro. Let me put this one little piece down and then I'm out, bro. But look me up on TikTok, man. If you're just curious. I need one of these, that's what it is. I had enough power. Godspeed, brother. It was this. I had enough power, but still, I'll keep that little generator box. He's cool. Man, I'm underrated, man. I should be up there in the big leagues, but I'm not, man. I guess that's just the way life goes. And we're gonna finish detailing this park. Yeah, so I might be on TikTok tonight. I'm not sure. Nobody likes my Avatar game, but I like it. It's pretty dope. Alright, bro. Let me save this. Oh, you should check out my other parks, man. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me get your... Hold on. Oops. I'm gonna take a screenshot of. Alright, I took a screenshot of it, man. If you think this park is cool, if you think this park is cool, you ain't seen nothing, bro. I got some stuff that you wouldn't even believe. You'd be like, dude, hell nah. Oh yeah, and I'm not done with my Nutter Butter park. Oh yeah, and I'll follow you back, man. I'm making a Nutter Butter park that I need to finish. There you go, you got another subscriber. You would really like Riverside Coasters though. Riverside Coasters is yeah, I gotta go, but when I come back I'll check you out, man. Maybe you could start a collab park or something. You feel me? Peace out, bro.